Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble class. My name is Siva Kumar and I shall be your trainer for today. What we're going to cover for the next 10 minutes is only one objective. Satu je objektif untuk hari ini. What must you do to remain motivated in the corporate environment? The moment you punch in to the moment you punch out, what must you do to remain motivated in your working life? No matter how frustrated you are, no matter how fed up you are, no matter what situations, no matter what challenging situation you're going through, you must always remain motivated in the corporate environment. 4 factors we're going to cover. Alright? The first factor starts with the letter R. Right? Now, what does R mean? Or what does R stand for? R stands for resilient. Resilient. You must always be resilient in your corporate world. Always. According to Oxford Dictionary, resilient means the ability to bounce back. No matter what situation you're in, whatever hardship, no matter how challenging, no matter how frustrating it may be, you must be able to bounce back and bangun balik and deliver whatever that is expected of you. Number 1, first factor. The second factor that you must tanamkan dalam diri anda is called I. What does I stand for? I stands for idea. Idea. You must always have ideas in yourself. Always. Now, I'll give you one story, one real story. But before I talk about the story, ideas can be divided into 2 areas here. Okay? Number 1. Don't be a problem solver. Don't be a problem solver. Don't do this. You must be a problem finder. You understand? You must be this. Don't be a problem solver, be a problem finder. Now what does that mean? Does it make sense? Okay? Now I'll give you one story here. Problem finder means cari kelemahan. Look for the weaknesses in your competitor's product. Cari kelemahan. Their product is not perfect. Sure got kelemahan kan? And once you cari the kelemahan, your product becomes more marketable, more desirable. Now give you one story here. Heard of Honda cars? Obviously, who hasn't? There are Honda cars throughout the world, in every continent, in every highway and byway. Now, just to let you know, Honda cars from Japan. And the Japanese most favorite business partner is America. The import-export trading, whatever you call it, the biggest business partner is America. Now let's go back to history for a while. Kita cakap tentang sejarah just for 1 minute. 50 years ago, on the 7th of December 1941, the Japanese, what they did? They went and bombed Pearl Harbor. It's a pelabuhan in the United States. They went and bombed it 50 years ago. 50 years into the future, they're best of friends. How can that happen? Now let me ask you this question. If somebody bomb your house and murder your entire family, kau nak buat business dengan dia ke? Tak kan? Even I bombed them back. And that's what America did. America bombed Japan just to balas dendam. They bombed Nagasaki and they bombed Hiroshima. They dropped a nuclear bomb in these 2 towns and crippled the entire Japan. But to the best of partners. Now how did that happen? Well, let me tell you why. Americans, when they drive car from one kawasan to another kawasan, they like to makan. They like to eat their burgers, they like to eat their french fries, they like to drink their Coke, they like to drink their Pepsi. They love to do all this, you know. So when they makan dekat dalam kereta, half the food masuk mulut, half the food drop onto the floor. So kereta kotor. It becomes problematic. Very frustrating, nak cuci balik, nak bersihkan balik, it becomes problematic. So the Japanese realized that. So what they did, when they make their Honda cars and whatever car, they build compartments to put the burger, to put the fries, to put the Pepsi, to put the Coca-Cola. And the problem is solved. And automatically, Honda cars, Toyota cars, Mazda cars, and Nissan cars became more marketable, more desirable. It became more preferred compared to American cars. So cerdik kan? So cerdik for the Japanese people. That's what it means, ideas. Don't be a problem solver. Look for problems in your competitors' barang. product, services. Solve it, and your product becomes number one. See how smart the Japanese are? Alright. Okay? So that's the second factor lah yang you kena tanamkan dalam diri kamu. You got to build it, cultivate it, inculcate it until it becomes part of you. Alright? And the next principle is S. Now what does S stand for? S stands for support. Support. Very simple word, man. Support. Team player. You cannot do it alone. Anything that you want to achieve in life, you got to have a team. You must invest time in your co-workers, in your colleagues, in your uplines, in your downlines, in your bosses, in your subordinate. Kena ada. If you don't have a team, kawan-kawan, tak ada kawan-kawan, you cannot do it. You can't do it alone. There's an African proverb that goes like this. To go fast in life, kalau you nak pergi laju ke hadapan, go alone. But if you want to go far, jauh dalam hidup, you nak pergi jauh ke hadapan, go together. Very simple proverb, kan? Very simple, man. But it's so meaningful, you know. You can't do it alone. You get tired. So to go far in life, go together. So invest time in people. Spend time with people. Build relationships. Build partnerships. Right? That's the third principle. And the last one for today, before we close the class, right? The last one is called E. And what does E stand for? E stands for energy. You must have energy. You must have semangat dalam diri anda. Yalah, you got to be charismatic. You got to be enthusiastic. You got to be positive. You cannot be murung, depressed, negative. Cannot. You want to stay motivated? First criteria, become a positive person. Now, I'll give you 4 examples. Anwar Ibrahim, 24 years. Masuk penjara tau. Masuk penjara, not 24 years, prison lah. But it took him 24 years to become the Prime Minister. From prison to Putrajaya. 24 years. His energy was not destroyed. It was not broken. Nelson Mandela is another fellow. 27 years in prison. Lagi cantik. 27 years in prison. But he became the Prime Minister of South Africa. Abraham Lincoln, heard of him? He's dead. He's dead. Even Nelson Mandela is dead. Anwar Ibrahim is not dead lah. But he made history big time. Alright? He is a person who championed this principle. Abraham Lincoln took 50 years to become the President of America. And the other fellow is called Colonel Sanders. The KFC seafood. He only succeeded at the age of 88. Failure after failure after failure after failure, he never gave up. Why? This one. Alright? So I've reached the end of my presentation. Tapi sebelum saya tutup dan beredar dari kelas saya, I just want to rumuskan balik. I want to conclude by saying that to rise in life, you must tanamkan these 4 pillars. R-I-S-E, rise lah. To bangun, to bangkit dan menuju ke hadapan, you must tanamkan these 4 pillars. If you don't tanamkan these 4 pillars, hidup kamu takkan berkembang. I guarantee that takkan menuju jauh. Macam tu je lah, macam tu je. You will just exist, you won't progress. You get the idea of this? So, thank you very much for attending my class. I hope you have learned something yang you boleh bawa balik kepada alam pekerjaan kamu. Alright? My name is Siva Kumar. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again in my future classes. Goodbye.